Tervetuloa Scoreen! Tänään vietetään sporttihetkeä. Mukana NHL 12 pelintekijä ja vieraana alppikanon Jukka Leino. EA-studioilla on tehty NHL-pelejä yli 20 vuotta. Lähdetään tutustumaan pelin tekijöihin.
My name is Sean Ramjagsingh. I'm the line producer on NHL 12. And I get to work with a passionate group of people back in Vancouver creating NHL 12. Wow, a long time ago, I'm going on 11 years now, so about 11 years ago I was actually overseas playing basketball, waiting for another contract to come up. I had some good friends of mine that were in the gaming industry already. I decided to throw a resume in there, see if I get a little contract work in the meantime. Yeah, in the very beginning, the games were very simple, very simple controls. You know, only a couple buttons to control your characters. To where we are now today, where we have, you know, the game's gone full circle, and we have very, you know, intricate control systems, and you have total control of your player, and all the buttons do something different. The players are now on the screen are no longer 2D; they're now 3D. Everything's photorealistic. So just, you know, the way the gameplay has evolved, you know, capturing the core elements of the sport and the authenticity sport and replicating every single detail from the stitching on the jerseys to the lines on the puck, to the ice carvings in the ice. Just the detail that we capture these days is phenomenal compared to where we came from back 21 years ago. So we have the biggest game development studio in the entire world, based out of Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. We have big titles coming out of there, such as NHL. We have FIFA. Right now, we have tennis we're working on right now. SSX, another big title that's going to, you know, be really exciting for fans to play. So really cool titles coming out of Vancouver. A lot of passionate people down there working on games, and just a lot of excitement around the building day in, day out.
Hey everyone, I'm Todd Batty, Creative Director on SSX.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Coates, Environment Art Director for SSX, and this is part 2 of the SSX Massive World video series.
So Patagonia is not only one of our most beautiful regions, it's also one of our steepest. You're going to be riding on some harrowing, narrow ledges with sheer drop-offs for thousands of feet below you.
You're going to get dropped off in the peak right at sunset. You're going to start going down the side of the mountain.
While you're trying to dodge through a literal graveyard of crashed airplanes that provide some amazing trick opportunities.
Got these massive gaps that even an SSX character can't span on their own, so they're going to need to use the wingsuit.
Or you're going to be jumping over gaps literally the size of football fields.
Yeah, NHL 12, you know, we have what is our most authentic gameplay experience ever. When you talk about the little details, we have over 300 gameplay refinements in there that people experience as they, you know, spend hours and hours with the game. But, you know, the big things that really separate NHL 12 from NHL 11 are what we're calling our hat trick of gameplay innovations. So our anticipation AI, so the players will now play differently and they'll think for themselves. Our full contact physics engine, where size and strength are really going to matter this year. And dynamic goalies, where goalies are now live for the first time. They're no longer movable objects. You can bump the goalie, you can knock the goalie over. We're calling true penalties for bumping the goalie. And the goalies can fight for the first time as well on this generation console. Well, we have the Finnish League in the game, and we have all the players replicated. We have a scout that works on all the ratings to make sure all the players have the right ratings, the right speed and size and strength and play that they would in real life. So really capturing the authentic elements of the Finnish League. You know, and then you can play with the Finnish players, and you can play Finnish teams against the NHL teams and see how they would fare against one another. So you get to play against some dream matchups that you couldn't do in real life. We have lots of different game modes. Everything from play now, you're casual, just get into a game and play. We also have a hockey ultimate team mode where it's you controlling a fantasy team of players. An EA Sports Hockey League is where you and 5 of your buddies living anywhere around the world can play against 6 other people living anywhere around the world and compete in our online team play. So it's basically a virtual men's league where you don't need to go to the rink to play. Then we also have our brand new mode for this year is our Be a Legend mode. So we have legends in the game for the first time. We have Mario Lemieux, Wayne Gretzky, Gordie Howe, Boris Salming, among some of them. And you can play our new Be a Legend mode and play through each of their careers and see how they'd fare in today's NHL.
Studiovieraaksi meille tulee alppitykki Jukka Leino.
No, nykyään mä oon valmennuspuolella tuolla Ruka Alppikoulussa, eli viime talvi oli ensimmäinen talvi, kun en laskenut kisaa, ja vaikka vielä vähän veri vetäisi kilpakentille, mutta parempi näin, kun paikat ei meinaa kestää.
Mitä sä teet vapaa-aikana?
No monenlaistakin, mutta kyllä tietenkin kun reissaa, niin on erittäin mukava olla kotisohvallakin välillä. Edelleen reissaa aika paljon tietysti valmentajan roolissa ja kyllä siinä kotisohvalla niin joskus tommonen ohjaankin on kädessä.
Mitä pelejä sä tykkäät pelata?
No kyllä mä pelaan oikeastaan autopelejä ja sitten NRiä eniten.
Miten sä oot joutunut tuohon NR-maailmaan?
No mikähän olisi ollut vuosi? Varmaan 93, kun pelattiin NR 94. Sitten hyvin nopeasti tulikin NR 95 ja siitä se lähti se innostus. Kavereiden kanssa pelattiin aivan törkeänä turnauksia ja meitä oli kymmenkunta kaveria, kenen kanssa pelattiin niin kuin ihan viikoittain päivittäin. Ja itse asiassa vielä tänäkin vuonna samalla kaveriporukalla otettiin NHL 95 turnaus. Sen 2 vuoden välein vedetään semmoinen nätti turnaus, niin se on hieno perinne meidän kaveriporukalta ja kyllä näitä uusiakin tulee pelattua kyllä.
Mitä mieltä saat tuosta uudesta NR 12?
Se on kyllä taas askel parempaan suuntaan, että kyllähän ne on kehittynyt huikeasti nuo pelit ja 12 en ole pelannut varmaan kuin 5 peliä vasta, mutta hyvältä näyttää.
Kun sä reissaat aika paljon, niin miten sulla on pelit mukana matkassa?
No nykyään kyllä ei oikeastaan ole, että se on enemmänkin sitten kotona semmoinen oma rauhoittumishetki kun pelailee ja joskus aikanaan kyllä tuli joskus otettua mukaan konsoli, mutta se on jäänyt kyllä pois.
Kiitos seurasta, ei muuta kuin ensi viikkoon.
Score-ohjelman yhteistyössä mukana Electronic Arts EA, vaatemuodossa Outfitters Nation ja Samsung.